Hi everyone, and welcome to yoga this week. And our yoga is going to be a beautiful flowing sequence to invoke strength, stamina, flexibility, but also energy as well. So it's going to be quite an energizing, flowing practice. But if any time you need to rest, then obviously go into your child's pose and rest. It's your practice, your body. So honor yourself and do what's right for you, and just knowing that each day is different. So if you need to take a little bit more care of yourself today, then do. So when you're ready, we'll begin. And we're going to start seated today. And we're going to rest our hands down on our knees. And we're going to roll the shoulders back and down. So we're sitting nice and tall. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, we'll just take 3 deep cleansing, energizing, and purifying breaths. So big breath in through the nose, pause, and then big breath out through the mouth. And again, big breath in all the way down to your tummy. Pause at the top, and then exhale long and slow through the mouth. One more time, big breath in. And breathing out. And then just finding the natural rhythm of your breath now. So breathing in through the nose, pausing for a moment before exhaling back out through your nose. Just starting to create that gentle, conscious breathing pattern. And as you breathe slowly and gently, just check in with your physical body. Just noticing and honoring how your body is feeling today. Noticing how you're feeling, so whatever emotions may be present, just honoring those as well. And accepting them and knowing that however you are feeling is okay. And then just start to relax the space between your eyes. And if you wish, go ahead and set an intention for your practice here today. Whatever you feel you wish to gain from your practice, just set that intention. And then we're going to take another nice deep breath in through the nose. Breathing gently back out through your nose. Feeling calm, feeling really present now for these next 30 to 40 minutes, just being present, just focusing on yourself and your practice and what you need. And when you're ready, we'll gently go ahead and open the eyes. And as we do, we're coming straight into our opening breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. And again, big breath in. Breathing out, just starting to connect with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Side stretch, left arm reaches over the side of your body, big breath in. Breathing out, flowing over to the side. Breathing in and breathing out. Interlacing fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together. Just allowing the chin to drop down towards your chest here. And then release, big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, bringing your right arm down and your left arm just to gently sit on top. So we're coming into our eagle arms. We're closing the space between the forearms. And if you wish, you can go ahead and press the palms together. Taking a nice deep breath here. And if you want to feel a deeper stretch, lift the arms a little higher. And then release. We're going to flow over to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, this time your right arm gently sits on top of the left, closing space between your forearms. Taking a breath here. Lovely release for the shoulders and the neck, just releasing any stress or tension, just so that that energy can flow more freely through your body. On your next out breath, slowly release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, big breath in, arms up to the sky. This time, as you exhale, taking your right hand between your shoulders and your left hand reaches out behind. interlacing fingers, but if they don't interlace, that's okay. Just allow the spine to be long and lengthened and try not to strain the neck. And then release, flowing over to the other side. Left hand between the shoulder blade, right hand reaches out behind, and taking a breath here. And just starting to notice the difference in both sides of your body and just honoring that. So if one side feels a little bit tighter, that's okay. Perhaps we just need to breathe a little bit deeper into that space. And then release. My cat's going to jump. And then release, stretching legs out in front, toes up to the sky. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, forward fold. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths here. The hands can rest on the shins, the ankles, or the toes. Tucking the chin in, and just perhaps a little bit of movement here as we just settle into the lower back. And then release, coming all the way back into reclined plank. So hands out behind, fingertips facing forwards. If you're looking after yourself today, drop the hips down and just open up through the heart. So it's a gentle back bend. And this is really energizing. So it's lovely if you've been struggling with fatigue or tiredness. Just opens up that energy within your body. And then gently release, coming all the way back down. We're going to hug that left knee in towards the tummy, sit tall. From here, we're going to take it over the top of that right thigh. Left hand reaches out behind. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, taking that elbow to the outer left knee. And the gaze gently goes over the left shoulder. So this is your spinal twist. And then release, coming back over to the other side. Right foot in towards the thigh, sit tall. Taking that foot over the top of your left thigh. Right hand reaches out behind. And then taking your left elbow and just gently pressing it against that outer right knee. And then we sit tall and gently looking over the right shoulder. Pressing into both sits bones. And just coming back to the breath. And then release. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And all the way back up to center, bringing that left knee back in again towards the inner right thigh. Right hand on the outer left foot. And gently extending that leg. So this might be enough for you today, which is okay. You may want to work on lengthening that leg a little bit more. And then we're going to open the left arm out to the side. But it's really important here that we're sitting tall and staying rooted into those sits bones. Coming back to center, crossing both arms over. Again, that knee can be soft here if you wish. Staying here, gently working that leg a little bit higher. But we're not using any force, we're honoring our bodies and how we're feeling today. And then release. Over the other side, right foot comes in towards the tummy. Towards the thigh, sorry. Left hand on the outer right foot. And then gently extending that leg, perhaps just staying here or going into a deeper stretch. And then opening that right arm up to the sky. And your focus point here is at your right thumb. We're sitting tall and we're connecting with that breath. Coming back to center, crossing both arms over. Again, keep the knee soft or extending that leg. Sit nice and tall. And then again, if you want to work a bit deeper, bringing that leg a little bit higher up. And then release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way back up to center, straight into cow face pose. So from here, we're going to bring the right leg underneath the left. And your left foot goes over the top of your right thigh. And this may be enough for you today, just staying here and working into that deep stretch within the hips. But if you want to go a bit deeper, bring that foot further back. And as you do, notice how the knees start to align with one another. Use the hands if you need to sit tall. Allow the chin to drop down towards the chest. It's a strong stretch. And then we're going to go ahead. Inhale, arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, bring that right arm down first, Left hand sits on top, so back into eagle arms. Taking a breath here. If you want to finish with a deeper stretch, releasing arms out in front and sliding fingertips forward, tucking the chin in towards the chest. And then release. And we're going to take it straight over the other side. So right leg comes under, sorry, left leg goes under the right, taking your right leg over the top of the left. And again, just sitting here for today, if you wish, or gently bringing that foot further back to align your knees, but just stay grounded and really strongly rooted into both sits bones. The alignment with the knees will come in time once the flexibility comes within the hips. So just be kind and gentle with yourself and patient. From here, inhale, arms up, and as you exhale, this time your left arm comes down first and your right arm gently sits on top, coming again back into those eagle arms and just taking a breath here. So we're working strongly into those shoulders and the hips. Stay here, bringing the arms out in front and finishing with perhaps a deeper stretch. Tucking the chin in towards the chest. And just trying to relax your shoulders. So although you may feel some tightness and tension within your hips, try to relax the rest of your body. So the shoulders, the spine, the jaw. Slowly release. Taking hands back out behind, stretching legs out in front, coming back into a second set of recline plank. Hold and breathe. But again, if you're looking after yourself, drop the hips down. Big, deep, purifying breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And release hips down. Crossing legs over, jump or step back into your plank. Hold and breathe. Shoulders over the wrists, engaging the core. Shoulders over wrists. If you're looking after your body, then again, just drop your knees down, rest in child's pose anytime you need to. We're going to gently push back into your down dog. We're going to bring the feet together so the big toes are connected. Knees can be soft, or you can work on straightening the legs and easing back into the heels. But what's important is that the back is nice and long and lengthened. Opening the fingers. Sun salutation, inhale plank. Exhale crocodile. Inhaling into up dog, and we'll take a few breaths here in our up dog. So in your up dog, just check that the elbows are soft, so we're not locking out the elbows. Check the shoulders aren't crunched up into the neck, so we're gently drawing the shoulders down. If you want to challenge today, then lift the hips. So we're just on the hands and the backs of the feet. On your next out breath, tuck toes under, push back. One back into down dog. Flowing through that sequence one more time. Inhale plank. Exhale crocodile. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. And a gentle sigh out through your mouth. From here, lifting right leg up towards the sky, one-legged down dog. Hold it here. If you wish, you can flex that knee and looking over, or under, should I say, the right armpit. On your next out breath, we're going to sweep that right foot through between our hands, coming into our low lunge, and hold and breathe here. But just checking in with alignment. So your right knee should be over that right ankle. And just resting the fingertips down gently. Staying here, bringing your hands in line with the heart, elbows lifted. And you can see there's a nice long line down the spine, all the way down the back of the leg, into that heel. We're using the strength in our legs, our core, and we're using our breath to find the balance and the stability. Stay here, take your right elbow to your outer, left elbow to your outer right knee, and gently take the gaze over the right shoulder. Take a breath here, coming back to center, coming all the way up into high lunge, taking a breath here. Breathing into the heart. Breathing out, gently release. Bringing fingertips back down. Dropping knee and toes down. Bringing the weight into that right foot. From here, if you wish to go into a deeper stretch, we're going to reach back with the right hand to take hold of the left foot or ankle, so deep stretch in the hip flexor. Left fingertips are just resting down on the floor to help with balance. Or, if you wish to challenge, bringing that left arm up towards the sky, connecting forefinger and thumb together. So bringing that hand mudra into the practice, just to bring that connection. On your next out breath, slowly release, bringing both hands back down, tucking back toes under. Inhale, and as you exhale, step back into down dog, feet together, big toes connected. Oops. And again, if you want to rest, just come into that child's pose, that's okay. From here, we're going to come into sun salutation. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in again through your nose. Big sigh out through your mouth. From here, one-legged down dog on the left side. So we're gently lifting that leg. And it's not so much about height here. We just want to check in with the breath. Respect our bodies. Working with the body as opposed to against it. Again, if you want to flex that knee, looking under the left armpit, just to open up that side of the body. It feels really nice just to open up that left hip. On your next out breath, sweep left foot through between hands. And again, hold and breathe here. Lengthen through that back leg, keep the heart lifted. Try not to strain the neck. Just pausing and breathing here, just finding that balance. Resting fingertips down. From here, bringing hands back in line with the heart. Pressing the palms together, but opening the fingers. So this really helps to balance your energy. From here, if it feels okay, take your right elbow to your outer left knee and your gaze over the left shoulder. Coming slowly back to center with awareness on the breath. From here, sweeping arms all the way up into your high lunge. Keep lengthening through the back leg. Open the heart. Big breath in. Breathing out, release, coming gently back down. From here, drop your knee down and then reach back with your left hand to take hold of foot or ankle. If we can't quite reach the foot or ankle today, that's okay. Just stay here, or if you have a strap or a belt, you can always wrap it around the ankle and keep hold of the strap instead, just until that flexibility comes in the hip flexor. And it's a lovely stretch for the front of the thigh. Again, if you want to challenge a little bit more, you can release your right arm up to the sky, connecting forefinger and thumb together just to bring that hand mudra into your practice. Slowly breathing out, pressing into the floor with fingertips, tucking back toes under, pressing into the palms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back into your plank. Hold it here and breathe. If you're looking after body, drop knees down. If you want to challenge, lift your right foot a few inches off the floor. And the other side. And release. Feet together, right hand in the center. We're going to slowly release into side plank, opening the left arm up to the sky. Anyone looking after their bodies, simply drop your right knee down onto the floor. If you want to challenge, lift your left foot a few inches. If you want to challenge further, bring your left knee towards your hip and extending that leg. From here, flexing knee, stepping back, keeping hold of the toe if we can, stepping back into low lunge. Both hands against inner left foot, dropping knee down. Coming down onto the forearms if you wish for a deeper stretch. If you wish to go even deeper, then releasing slowly into our monkey pose, which we've been working on quite a lot the last couple of weeks. Taking a full breath here. When you're ready to release, pressing back down into the palms of your hands and bringing that left foot in a little bit. So you're just bringing that left knee over left ankle. Tucking toes under, step back into plank. I'm going to repeat on the other side, so left hand in the center, turning to stack the feet into your side plank. Checking your left shoulders over the left wrist. If you're looking after body, drop that left knee down. Anyone looking to challenge, lift your right foot a few inches, or bringing that knee in towards the hip and extending that leg. Releasing by bringing your right foot through, coming back into that low lunge. Staying here, or bringing the forearms down, and we're just dropping that back knee out behind. Take a breath here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, then creeping that foot forward, so any level of monkey pose you wish to do today. And again, just reminding ourselves, sometimes we're tighter than other days. Sometimes we feel a little bit tighter and a bit unbalanced from day to day, so just honouring that. When you're ready, pressing back into the palms, tucking back toes under, just coming back into that front foot. Tucking toes under, inhale. As you exhale, step back into down dog. Feet together, big toes connected. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. One-legged down dog on the left side, so left leg up towards the sky. On your next out breath, sweep foot through between your hands. This time we're going to press into the back foot, so we're just turning the back foot slightly out, but be mindful that your hips stay nice and squared and your shoulders stay squared to face the front. From here, coming all the way up into warrior one, taking a few breaths here. And we love warrior one because it strengthens the heart, strengthens the lungs, our legs, our core, our back, brings us inner strength. So many lovely benefits from just this one pose. If you want to go to the next level, interlace fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together, lifting up through the heart. Inhale. As you exhale, so full out breath. And coming into taking the arms over the head. Slowly release. Coming all the way into reverse warrior. Taking the left arm over the head, right arm rests on the back of the thigh. And slowly release, hands to the heart. Slowly coming back down onto your mat, turning to square the hips, coming onto the ball of the back foot, stepping back into down dog. Right leg up to the sky, one-legged down dog. On your next out breath, sweep foot through. Take a breath, just pause for a moment here. And then when you're ready, pressing into back heel. Nice strong foundation here. Right knee over the right ankle, pressing firmly into that back heel. When you're ready, slowly coming up into warrior one. Taking 3 deep breaths here. And perhaps just reflect. Just taking a moment to pause and reflect upon your intention that you set yourself at the start of your practice here today. Just making sure we're honouring that intention. And then gently releasing, hands out behind, interlacing fingers, squeezing shoulder blades together. On your next out breath, releasing arms over the head. Taking 3 strong breaths here. On your next out breath, slowly release, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches over the head. So this lovely pose not only strengthens your respiratory system, but it strengthens your immune system as well. And release. Bringing your hands to the heart. We're going to come into mountain. So bringing the feet together. From here, big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. And we're going to take the feet so that they're wider than the hips. The toes are slightly turned in and the heels out. We're going to interlace fingers out behind and come into wide leg forward folds. We're going to take the arms over the head. So the crown of the head may not reach the floor, which is okay, but if it doesn't, you can rest the crown of the head down, that's okay. Keep the knees soft if you wish as well, if it's a little bit too intense. From here, just coming up halfway, releasing the fingers and taking your left hand to your outer right shin, ankle, or ankle, and then open your right arm up to the sky. Keep pressing into the heels firmly. And then releasing, taking it over the other side. So right hand on your outer left shin or ankle, and then open that left arm up to the sky. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, placing the palms of the hands down on your mat, shoulder width apart, or you can take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb, drawing the crown of the head down a little bit more. Or, if you wish to go to the next level, we're going to go into handstand straight from here. So we've been working on this for a little bit now. So we're going to bring the forearms down, interlacing fingers, bringing the crown of the head down. When you're ready, we're going to come up onto the tips of the toes. From here, which is equally hard with a cat, bringing the feet together, and then little donkey kicks to get that lift, and then into headstand. When you're ready to release, dropping the feet down gently and just taking a few breaths here in your child's pose. So just resting, space between your eyes, gently down on your mat, or creeping the arms forward as well. It's really nice after doing a headstand. And our headstand is a really energizing pose. It really helps to bring energy to us, and it restores our nervous system. So it brings us energy when we're feeling fatigued or run down. I'm going to show you an alternative. So if you're still in your wide leg forward fold and you didn't do a headstand, if that's a little bit too challenging, that's okay. The other version is bringing the palms of the hands down so they're shoulder width apart, and you bring the crown of the head down onto your mat. So if this is perhaps all you're going to do today, or if you want to go to the next level, lift the hips. But just notice where the hands are compared to where the head. So the hands aren't in line with the head, they're just slightly further back. If you wanted to go to the next level, bring your knees in to find a ledge on the back of your arms. Stay here, which is your tripod, or push into the hands. Bring the weight a little bit more into the head and lift. Pause here, so always pause here first. And then if you feel confident and ready, you can extend the legs. When you're ready to come down, gently dropping one foot down and the other, bringing the knees down, and this time taking the arms out behind. Palms open to the sky. Just giving yourself full permission to relax your neck, your shoulders, your spine. Big breath in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. And again, big breath in, feel the tummy rise against your thighs. And big sigh out through the mouth. When you're ready, coming all the way up, interlacing fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together. Just let the chin drop down towards the chest. Gentle neck release, so right ear over to the right shoulder. And back to centre. And over the other side, left ear to left shoulder. Coming back to the centre. Releasing, coming to shoulder circles. Coming all the way up onto our knees. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Half camel, left hand on the heart centre. Right hand reaches out behind to come onto your heel. If the fingers don't reach the heel, you can tuck your toes under a little bit, or just stay here and do this for today. And your gaze is at the sky, so we're not letting the head completely drop back. If it feels nice, you can take your left arm over the head. Coming back to centre, using the strength in your legs. And then over the other side, left hand on the left heel, right arm reaches over the head. When you're ready to release, coming back to centre, coming onto all fours, rounding spine, tucking tailbone under, chin in for that lovely release in the spine, and dipping of the spine. So cat-cow. So lift and gently dropping down. Coming into neutral spine, we're going to extend our right leg out behind, just in line with the hip. From here, extending left arm forward, so your spinal balance. Staying here or reaching back with your left hand to take hold of foot or ankle, and gently extending that foot up to the sky if it feels okay. And release. Again, cat-cow, so rounding spine and dipping of the spine. Neutral spine. Let's take left leg out behind this time. Staying here, reaching your right arm forwards. So this is lovely to strengthen the core in your back and to balance both sides of your body on a physical level, but also on a deeper level as well. We're helping to balance both sides of the brain. And if it feels okay, reach back with your right hand to take hold of foot or ankle. And slowly release, extending the arm back up and back to center, rounding spine and dipping up the spine. Coming back into neutral spine, we're going to come to lay down on our tummies. We're going to interlace our fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together, and we're going to lift the chest. Keep the gaze forward so we're not straining the neck. If you wish to challenge a little bit more, extend the arms a little higher up to the sky and perhaps lift the legs. So all the weight's now on your tummy. And this is lovely for the digestive system, and it softens the core, the emotional center. So if you're storing tension and anxiety there, this is a lovely release. And then gently relax. Placing your forehead on the backs of your hands and just taking a moment just to relax your spine, your shoulders, your neck, softening the jaw. And when you're ready, pushing back into your hand, lift up dog, hold and breathe. Relaxing shoulders, softening the elbows. Tuck toes under, big breath in. Breathing out, push back into down dog, feet together, this time big toes connected. We're going to do our last sun salutation together, so just making it flow and perhaps just noticing how it feels at the end of your practice compared to the start. Perhaps it feels more connected, more flowing. So when you're ready, inhale plank, exhale crocodile. Inhale dog. Exhale down dog. Big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. And when you're ready, coming down onto the knees, crossing legs over, sweeping feet through, back into forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Just take a breath here. And gently release. Coming to hug our knees in towards our tummy and rocking from side to side. Placing the feet down so that they're hip distance apart. Another really nice energizing pose is our wheel. Again, we're just opening the whole front of the body, so it just lets that energy flow really freely, gives you energy. So, but if you're looking after your body or you have any back problems, come into bridge, which is here, which is a little bit more restorative, more of a calming pose to do. But if you want to do your wheel, take your hands back by your ears, and on your out breath, lift. When you're ready to release, whether you're in your bridge or your wheel, release one vertebrae down at a time, followed by the hips, and then again hugging knees into the tummy, and gently rock from side to side. We're going to hug that left knee in towards the tummy, let the right leg stretch down onto your mat. Big breath in through the nose, and big sigh out through the mouth. Coming into spinal twist, so taking your left knee over to the right. Your gaze over your left shoulder. So this keeps the spine really fluid and flexible and healthy. Very soothing for the nervous system, so nice to do at the end of your practice. Coming back to center and hugging your right knee in towards your tummy until you feel a good stretch. And this is lovely for almost massages the ascending and the descending colon as well. Really good for cleansing, purifying the digestive system, which in turn also gives us, so the healthier system is the better. And right knee over to the left, gaze goes over the right shoulder, taking a full breath here. And then gently release, coming back to center. Full body stretch, so arms over the head, interlacing fingers, pointing toes, maybe even a little back arch here, so big breath in. Lengthen from fingertips to the tips of the toes, then exhale through the mouth. Bringing your hands to rest on your tummy and bringing the soles of the feet together, just letting the knees drop out to the side. I'm just going to take a few moments to honor our practice here today. So just maybe closing your eyes if it feels okay. So important at the end of your practice that you don't just rush off into the outside world. Just take a few moments just to absorb all those benefits that your hard work has brought to you. Just observing your physical body, noticing if you have more energy, or even if the energy just feels more balanced compared to the start of your practice. Noticing the breath, so as the breath feels more free and open. Noticing and honouring how you're feeling as well. I'm going to come back to that intention again, that we set ourselves at the start of our practice here today. And if you didn't quite achieve your intention, just be proud for coming at least close to that, achieving that intention. Feel proud for just taking this time today to nourish your mind and your body. And we're just going to see if together now we can just have a few moments of just stillness, just allowing that peace and calm. If any thoughts come, just allow them to flow in, accept them, and just allow them to flow back out. And then gently come back to your breath. When you're ready, I'm going to take another deep cleansing, purifying breath. Deep breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Bring your knees together back into your full body stretch. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Hugging knees into your tummy, gently opening your eyes, rocking from side to side. And then we're going to do 3 gentle rocks, come up into seated. So 1, 2, 3, coming all the way up, stretching out the spine. Coming back into seated. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, and Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling more energized and more strengthened, ready for the rest of your day ahead. Thank you.